Yukino and Hachiman of the Volunteer Service Club are approached by Yui to help bake cookies she could offer to the guy she likes as a confession of her feelings. This sequence sets up two things. The first is that Yui is quite hopeless in the kitchen, so much so that even when she has a guide helping her, the cookies she bakes were little better than burned and on the cusp of edible. This leaves the girls dejected, though Hachiman uses this opportunity to test something and asks for 10 minutes. Upon returning, they taste his cookies and find them mediocre, leading to the second point. His primary goal was to inform them of how guys operate, emphasizing that as long as he knows she put in time and effort, the taste would not matter much, as he would appreciate the gesture regardless. Over the course of the first season, the three continue to spend time together and help others as per club regulations, growing closer not only to each other, but their classmates as well. Certain revelations testing these bonds crop up along the way, though are overcome as a result of a willingness to communicate and finding common ground. During the cultural festival, Hachiman is manning a table, and Yui comes to sit with him, bringing some honey bread with her for the two of them to enjoy. While they eat, Yui admits when approaching others or being approached, there are some people worth waiting for and others who are not. He takes this to mean that if the person is hopeless, it is better to cut their losses. However, she elaborates by saying it is up to her to make the first move. Following this, they eat together, and while Yui is enjoying herself, Hachiman comments on all the faults of the bread, yet continues to eat it regardless, appreciating the gesture, as this is something she decided to do for him. The conversation concludes with him offering to repay her by taking her someplace for a snack. This is a neat development to something that was set up 10 episodes earlier, where the goal behind making the cookies was for them to be delicious, though upon taking Hachiman's advice, rather than fretting over them tasting great, it was the effort put into the gesture that mattered, something he recognized and appreciated in the moment, despite the taste. The initial incident is paid off in full during the first episode of Season 3, though what this scene provided was further development on both Yui and Hachiman, their perspectives and rationalizations.